Yeah. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 5 of the PogCast. I am your host XJooJee. Today I am joined with
Zero.
Cry baby.
Octa.
Sneaky Prawn.
And yeah, Smash comes out tomorrow.
Woo! Let's go.
Smash is pretty fucking huge. So boys, what are your game plans? Like what's the fucking go for you guys as soon as you get Smash? Are you going straight into like online? You're gonna do story? You're gonna do party modes? Are you gonna fucking jack off because it's Smash?
First I'm gonna jack off, then it's gonna be story mode for sure. I'm actually like super psyched for story mode. Like, yeah, I'm like obviously getting into multiplayer and playing it with everyone, but I feel like story mode will be a good way to get back in the swing of playing it. I'm actually really hyped for story mode. I thought the trailer looked sick. I'm really excited to see what they do. I've already looked up how to unlock Ness, so that's going to be step 1.
Ness is your main?
Yeah, I love Ness.
Has been forever?
Yeah, for a pretty long time. I've always played Ness and like, I played a lot of Kirby when I was younger, but Kirby's like
classic.
obviously not
The
super
everyone
competitive.
main.
Yeah, Kirby's like such a fun, easy character. I like Kirby. I played a lot of Captain Falcon, a lot of Ness.
Captain Falcon's
sick.
sick.
I'm glad they bring back young Link. I'm like a young Link.
It's cool, yeah.
I'm probably going to main Toon Link, I think. I used to play him in Brawl and fucking loved him. So I'm probably going to go back to that. But yeah, I'm definitely going story first. Smash out the story, and then depending on who I have and haven't unlocked, then I'm going to go and unlock everyone, and then if people are online, I'll play online. I didn't see myself versing randoms or anything.
I have only ever played Bowser in Mario Kart and a Smash. I'm not just talking Switch, I'm like all of them.
Really? Only Bowser.
Yeah.
They work the same in both games, so don't worry.
I'm trying to think what else I played. I feel like the last one that came out, which I had on the DS, I didn't have the Wii U. I played a fair few different people on that. I liked Little Mac. I love Duck Hunt Dog.
Oh, Duck Hunt's so
Duck Hunt was sick. I really liked. Who else did I play in the last one? Duck Hunt I played a lot
Did you
of.
play Bayonetta?
Nah.
So broken.
I didn't really.
Ryu?
Huh?
Ryu?
I did play a bit of Ryu. I liked Ryu. I liked the uniqueness of Ryu. But now Bayonetta, I just saw everyone just cucking it with Bayonetta, and I was sort of like, I don't really want to be a
It was
fighter.
kind of hard to do our combos though, like complete combos. Like I knock over beers and do like half of the combo, but I couldn't ever execute. There was like this. I don't know what exact input it is, but it's like down half circle, and it redirects your kick like downwards, which allows you to get more height and then do more shit, but I could never fucking do that right. I'd just be like, kick up, fucking up air, and then just nothing from there. But I'm excited to get into the nitty gritty of this Smash.
Oh yeah,
fucking throw it out. You said you weren't going to verse anyone online. I'm going to fucking fight everyone I can.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to like, not that I'm not going to verse people online, but I like, it'll be what I do last. Which, even then, I feel like the story and unlocking all the characters is going to be 10 hours maybe. I don't see it as being super
quick.
Long. Well, I don't see it being like, like a 3-week thing or anything. Like, I feel like if I stream it for 3 days, I'll be done with all that, and I'll be like, okay, now I'm just playing online, and then I'll Smash online for sure.
Yeah, maybe.
But I want to play the story just to get a feel for all the characters and shit.
Yeah. Well, even based off like them saying 10 minutes of playtime unlocks you one battle, and then you win the battle and you unlock that character. But then again, there's 66 characters to unlock. Like, it's probably a decent amount, I would say.
Well, that's 11 hours.
Math.
If you do it without someone paid attention in school.
Rub it in.
What ATAR did you get?
46.
Oh, sick. I got better. Let's go. I think it was only like 52 though.
I got a 12.
Hey, let's go.
He dragged me down.
I did.
You did well.
Yeah, I do that with generally everyone.
And you helped.
Yeah.
I'm good at that.
This will be the first Smash I ever own. Be the second Smash I ever play. I've played. Is the original one on the 64?
Yeah.
I've played the original one. And this will be the second Smash I ever play. First I ever own. And I have no fucking idea who I'm going to play. No fucking idea what I'm going to do. But I'm going to get it at 12. I'm going to sit in my bed. I'm going to drink beer. I'm going to see whether or not it takes me.
I don't think you're gonna make.
I don't know. Who are they? Incineroar, just to piss you off.
Fucking Incineroar.
I have no idea who I'm going to main just because I haven't played it yet. Like, I feel like everyone's like already got their main, but I'm like,
How many new characters are there?
A lot.
There's a lot. There's like, it's like almost
Off the
15
top of my
20.
head, like Ken, Splatoon Kids, Piranha Plant for DLC,
Incineroar.
Incineroar's one, Isabelle,
All the shadow characters.
Shadow,
if you want to count
yeah.
them, there's quite a lot of them.
Simon.
I don't know.
Castlevania?
I don't know.
Or
Simon Belmont.
Yeah, okay.
And someone new from what's that game
Fire Emblem?
called? Fire Emblem, exactly. Dude, you read my mind.
What that indie game that they're adding, like Zelda or something?
Oh yeah, there's no new characters from them, but they're
Zelda, you know the dude with the green hat?
Oh, the...
I'm really excited to play Pokemon Trainer as well. Pokemon
Trainer
Trainer's
does
one
look
I'm
sick. I
really
looked into
excited.
Is it red?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it make
It's
you?
Pokemon Trainer?
There better be a fucking Gary skin.
Oh, there won't be.
So
It'll be red,
we
yellow.
don't see colour here on the podcast if we say Pokemon
So
Trainer.
let's say if you were to pick Pikachu and then someone else picked Pikachu, how the fuck would you know which Pikachu you were?
Yeah, but
Because I'm the better Pikachu.
dominating.
Does it just use the male and female models and have they have different tails?
No, they give them like little hats.
Yeah, they all have
and
different.
bananas.
They all have
Shades of
different
colour.
colors and
It's-
shit. Like
Can
if you play Link, you can play like the red tunic.
Oh, like
blue
what you can
suit.
do with
play the
Yoshi.
Fierce
Yeah.
Dainty one
Yeah.
as well.
Every character has something like that, and it might just be like colors change their clothes, or with Pikachu's like little hats and shit like that. and stuff like that.
If I'm playing a Pikachu, right, and no one else is, can I choose any of this?
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You
That's
can
sick.
always pick any of them.
That's
yeah.
mint.
Like
What if
Ness, I
someone
always
else
play.
picks my skin?
Then you have to
You
fight
can't
in
pick
real
the
life.
Same skin.
I always play.
In real life.
I always play Ness with the black and pink outfit.
Oh, yeah,
That's it.
true.
Yeah, I'm psyched.
Jigglypuff, I like to play, but only with the boat. If you don't have the bow, you don't win. I've seen like a bunch of memes about like
That sounds like his fucking whole B thing that he does.
It works 100% of the time. When the ball explodes, you press B, and after the second roll, you let go. It works 100% of the time.
Does it work in Go? Let's go.
Yeah.
I've
Really?
seen it.
No,
I
this
have
is what
seen
you do. So, you catch the ball, right, and it rocks back and forth, right? But you get the analog stick and you move it
You
with the rock.
match it. Okay.
That
I
works.
heard if
About as much as normal catch rate works.
I heard
Roughly.
that on your like DS, I'm
Give or
pretty
take.
sure it would work on the Switch as well. But if you like run your finger around the ball while it's like ticking left and right, it actually helps it catch.
Oh, really?
Like it makes it tighter on the inside or something.
Yeah, it does it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good because I've been playing my Pokemon Let's Go exclusively with a screwdriver. And I've just been jamming it into the TV. Come on!
Come on, catch you fuck.
I really want this Articuno.
That was my strategy for taking on the master trainers, was to just jam a screwdriver, one in the Switch and one in my ear. Fucking master trainer.
Who dies first?
That's so
Are you
shit.
still doing that?
Fuck no, I gave up on that so quick.
How many did
so
you do?
quick. I think I beat maybe 9 or 10.
Wow.
I beat all the starters.
Mm.
I did EV. I think I did.
Well, the
Power
EV one would straight up have to be the easiest for you to pull off, right?
Well,
And I'm assuming
yeah.
Pikachu's going to be the
It
easiest
was
for
like
us.
50-50.
It's still real. They're so strong. And like the last one for me, I trained up a fucking Caterpie all the way to level 80, and I went onto the Caterpie trainer. I used tackle. It did like a
Oh, I
fucking
saw that on your stream.
dot of health, and then he hit me with the tackle. I did 60% health, and I was level 80, and I think the Caterpie was level 70, and I just was like, fuck this. I'm not gonna fucking EV train 151 Pokemon.
EV.
Sorry. No, it just like that. Just like as soon as that happened, I just like was like, I give up.
Dude,
Not doing
a
it.
similar thing happened with me, but less effort. It was just like the Weedle trainer. I just went in with like a level 7 Weedle. I'm like, this will be fine. It was like level 6. I'm like, this is not happening.
Yeah.
This isn't fun.
It's so crazy
It's just
because they're all
not fun.
perfectly statted and everything. Like,
Did you ever
Yeah.
try to fight the Ditto guy?
no, so the Ditto guy is not a battle. So it's Ditto, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Mewtwo, Mew, Meltan, Melmetal. I think are all the ones that you just have to show them a Pokemon with high enough CP. So the guy says, like, for example, Zapdos, he's like, once in my life want to see like the almighty powerful Zapdos, and you have to have 7,500 CP. You catch Zapdos at 2,200 CP.
And it's at level 50.
And it's a level 50. So you'd essentially need to train it to level 100 and like EV
More.
train the fuck out of it.
Yeah, because I went to do the Ditto one with a Ditto. I'm like, why isn't it working?
Yeah.
But that explains
Even
everything.
that, I was like, oh, I wonder how long this will take. So I had like 200 HP candies from chaining Chanseys. I literally sat there and just spammed like 200 candies onto my Zapdos, and it got to like 2,600. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to
Not
do this.
happening.
And absolutely not.
That's so fucked.
Yeah.
Well, the best way to do it is with like the Pokemon itself candy.
Yeah, you need
But like
to...
with the birds, that's not going to happen.
Well, that's it. That's what people are saying online. They're like, you actually don't even need to do the training. They're like, you can actually beat like the Weedle trainer, for example, with like a level 35 Weedle probably, but you would need to chain about 150
saw a
Weedles to
guy-
get all the candy.
I saw a guy do, I think it was either the Caterpie or the Metapod one, and it was like level 7, and it won.
Yeah, but see, for me, like the one that I struggled with by far the most was the Bulbasaur one. The Bulbasaur one was fucking brutal. Like the Charmander and Squirtle ones I found super easy. The Bulbasaur one was just like near fucking impossible, and you can't chain catch the fucking starters. Like you can. It'll take you 1,000 years because they spawn so rarely.
Bulbasaur's the easiest to chain, I think.
Yeah, but even still,
It
like,
has the
they have to-
highest.
It takes 1,000 years
Spawn
at the
rate.
start, but once you get
Once,
to like a
yeah,
high enough
yeah.
chain, they start spawning. Because I was doing
Yeah.
the chaining with Lapras, and it was
Oh,
like
true.
every fucking half an hour one would spawn. But as soon as I got to 11, it was like every 10 minutes, and there was every like
Yeah.
5 minutes.
But,
and
like,
it was
even
like
there,
2
like, I'm not
seconds. I was
gonna-
like, holy fuck.
I thought it was going to be like sort of an easy thing to do, and it just was so hard.
Where does Lapras spawn?
You know Seafoam Islands where you
Oh,
catch
yeah.
Articuno?
Yeah,
There.
haven't been there yet.
Oh, but you know it.
Yeah.
Because you're a good player.
Don't you have to go past, like, through there to...
No, I went the other way.
Yeah, I didn't go through Seafoam.
I
I didn't
didn't
even...
go
I
straight
didn't
down.
even go-
down.
Down from Pallet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't... Yeah,
I've
that's what I
never
did.
gone through Seafoam. Like, I didn't actually even know you could go through Seafoam until
I
this
saw it on the map.
Really?
I was like, but it's just 3 times the
I was
length.
like, oh, that's
Yeah, I
the
know.
actual route you're meant to take.
Yeah,
I would always just go
down
back to
from
Pallet and surf
Yeah,
down.
that's
Oh,
what I
no.
always do as well. Nah, yeah, I'm pretty much done with it now. I've got the living decks. I was saying before, like, I beat it, and then I went back through and re-beat all the gyms, re-beat the Pokemon League, because they all have new Pokemon if you fight them a second time. I haven't beaten Red, and I actually haven't fought Green either, but other than that, I've done everything. Got the living decks, got all that shit, and I was like, I'm pretty much done with it.
Yeah, I didn't fight Red. Fought Green.
Red's so hard. It's really fucking hard.
What
all
levels?
all level 85s.
Ah, he's a bitch. You'll do nothing, Red. You'll do nothing.
It was pretty tough. So I had a couple of matches where I got pretty close and then just like couldn't get it done. And then I was like, all my Pokemon are already level, like all my Eevee's level 80 and all my ones are like from my party are all sort of around like 65, 70, 75. And I was like, am I going to chain all these guys up another 10 levels? I've already chained God knows how many chains. He's just like, I was like, I think
Fuck
I'm
it.
just done with it.
Yeah,
Fair
I think
enough.
we all died off
Yeah.
that game pretty quick.
Well, yeah, it's one of those games. There's not a whole lot to do in the end game unless you really do want to do the master trainers. Which at first I was like, amazing. I'm 100% doing that. And when I realized the sort of scale of it, I was like, meh. But it was the game was amazing, and I just sort of finished it and was like, cool.
Yeah,
on to Smash.
It's exactly like I said. Like the week or after it came out, it's like as soon as I'm done finished playing this game, I'm not going to play it again. Like, would you guys see yourself going back and starting a new file and playing it again?
No.
Jaden was going to.
Yeah, I was going to.
Why?
But you were the first out of all of us to finish as much as we did.
You finished in 3 days.
Yeah, my Pokemon experience was 3 days, and it's just like, oh, I'm having so much fun. I don't want this to end. And then I did a bunch of other shit, and then it was just like, okay, I'm happy with
Yeah,
this.
then I
I'm happy if it ends.
Then I reinstalled Overwatch.
Yeah, that's been a whole thing.
What a game.
Oh,
Flashback fucking 8 weeks ago when we're like, who cares about Overwatch?
We were talking so much shit on Overwatch, and now we're all playing it.
That is a completely different game to when I first played it. The only time I
Yeah,
played it, though.
it's super different.
It's a completely different game. Didn't they used to be, instead of just like tank, damage, and support,
There was attack,
wasn't there
defense.
attack,
Yeah,
defense?
attack,
tank.
defense.
Yeah,
and-
it was a
yeah.
completely different game. Not like
Yeah.
a lot of the characters didn't work how they
Yeah,
work
a lot of the
now.
abilities are being
Because you just played it
reworked.
at launch, right?
I played it, yeah. The
So-
beta, and then 3 weeks at launch, and it was just like, okay.
When it launched, you could play the same character. 2 people could play the same
Yeah.
character on the same
You
team.
could just
So you could have,
stack
like 6
Torbjorns.
Or Torbs, yeah.
That was such a cheese strap.
I
Before
remember
anyone was
that,
good enough
yeah.
to figure out how to like win games properly. I remember going up and like the enemy team would be running 6 Torbjorns and I'd be like, this is bullshit! This is fucking bullshit! And just so angry.
Well, it's like, my turret! My turret!
I used to just play, we used to do that and I used to just stand in the back and just like, anytime I'd get like a double kill, I'd immediately just turn to a wall, spray, and start like hammering the wall and like emoting and just hoping I'd get play of the
Play the
game. Like
game.
just so cheesy, just so shit. Oh.
Torbjorn strats.
He's different now.
I saw a 6 Reinhardt one. It was just walking around with a shield.
Yeah! I hate that. It's good in
Could you
some
imagine
games.
6 Brigaders at this point?
Oh, fuck
I
off.
love that.
No, you wouldn't.
No,
Imagine
she's-
fighting
I
6
love being
Brigaders.
6 Brigaders.
Yeah.
I'd hate her.
That would be
I don't even
so
like playing her.
Nah, she's fun.
She is really fun.
She's so much fun.
I just don't like helping people.
Yeah,
I
no.
like doing ham.
I don't. Yeah, I don't like helping people that aren't you guys.
Dude, he's such a good helper. I've been going so ham on McCree recently.
Dude, your McCree
On Blizzard World, like
is
yesterday.
so fire.
Blizzard World yesterday, we had them like in their spawn, and we killed like maybe 4 people. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going in, and went right up to their spawn. He's like, oh wait, I'm coming with you. He fucking like legit just supported me the whole time.
Yeah,
I was actually shocked by that because I didn't think you guys, when we were talking about it, I like didn't think anyone of you guys had played it that much. And I remember you guys playing that game quick play, and I loaded into it and was just spectating. I was watching you play McCree, and I was like, Jesus! And man, flick shots. I did see you almost die to that Mercy in the room, but like besides that, like, how cool! Oh, you were hitting shots. I was like, Joe, you hadn't played this. You undersold this.
Mid gold, by the way.
You know, if you go far enough back on the channel, I think there is still Overwatch videos.
I deleted them.
no.
Sorry, I privated them because I didn't want that cancer on my channel.
Send me the link. I want to.
I liked it. I liked it.
You like everything I do though.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I
Yeah, it was. I was having a blast playing it the other day.
Oh,
Yeah.
so much.
We've just been
I
playing
think
it every
we've
fucking
played
night.
it every day since then.
Jump in whenever.
I was gonna message you guys on Tuesday after I got home from Trivia. I was drunk and I was like, it was like 11 o'clock. I was like, who wants to play Overwatch?
I would have played it.
I was like, oh, they're
Definitely
probably in bed.
he would have too. He's a mess.
I am a massive human being.
I might have been playing.
Damn,
I
I
was
didn't even
definitely
check.
asleep, but if I saw a message from the baby Snow to play Overwatch, the shot caller baby Snow, oh, like, let's go.
Oh, it was the best. It was actually the best. It was my first time playing that game since like 2 years ago or whatever, whenever it came out. And you're just like yelling everyone's name, and I'm just sitting there in awe, being like, "I'll do whatever. I'll follow you to the gates of hell." Like, yes.
Come this way, we're going this way this time.
Yeah. Watch out for this. Watch out for this. I'm like, who is this person? Yes.
He's so helpful.
That's so bad. I was telling my friend about it, like some of my friends who I used to play Overwatch with, like heaps, and we were at Trivia the other night, and I was talking to them, and I was like, oh yeah, we started playing Overwatch again, and it was like, oh yeah, and I was just like, yeah, everyone was laughing, calling me shot caller baby Snow, and I was just like, man, old habits, because like when we used to play, that was definitely like my role in our team was always like shot calling.
It was
and
great.
just like immediately went back into that. It was so funny. I couldn't even help myself. I didn't even realize. Well, what it was like playing League with you guys the other day. I felt so it felt super helpful. Like yeah, like having, especially like Jaden, you were helping as well a lot. Just being like, what do I do now? And you're like, all right, now we're gonna do this, buy this, go here. And I'm like, okay, this is fun.
That's what I need. I can't play unless I'm playing with Jaden or someone else.
Yeah, I said that to you guys the other day. Like, imagine like playing League the other day was actually, I really enjoyed myself. It's literally the first time I've even installed League. Like I've never ever played it. And I was like, yeah, I think if I hadn't have been playing with you guys, I probably would have played like 1 or 2 games and been like, yeah, this isn't for me. But having guidance, I was like, this is fun.
You definitely need it. In a game like League, it's so overwhelming at the start.
Yeah.
And because you just like, the tutorial, you play it and you're just like, okay, cool, sweet, alright, I know the bare bones of it. Then you get in there and you know people that know mechanics, and you know they know the map, and they know macro gameplay, and they know all the items. You get put in the items and you're just like, okay, recommended items.
Yeah, I'll buy
It's
that.
like
What
what
are any
14 lethality and 15% cooldown reduction on hit effects. You're like, what do I buy? Like,
What skill do I take first? Like,
Yeah. Now, because that's it. I was playing the tutorial. I got a pentakill, and I was like, huh, I get this. All right, I think I've got the hang of this. And just first game, I was like, this fucking sucks. I'm getting destroyed.
you got dad dicked by Yasuo.
Oh my god, yeah, the
yes,
Sui
well,
or whatever that fucking guy's
Yasuo.
name is. My god, he was just dad digging our whole team. No one knew what the fuck to do. He was just coming out of nowhere and taking like 3 or 4 people on at a time and just executing them, and no one could bring him down.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was
Yeah.
We went through a
wild.
streak the other night. It was like 3 games in a row where Yasuo fucked us up.
Yes, that's what happens.
was I playing?
You might have, you probably.
Yeah, it was the 3 of us.
I don't think I've
You
played.
You and I were in bot lane, and Jaden was mid.
I remember.
Oh
playing-
yeah.
I think your strat to playing that game is so fucking funny. So I'm gonna go to the same lane for the entire game.
That's
I'm
all
just
I
gonna
do.
push
That's
it.
all I know how to do. I need direction. And it's super evident because I don't know what to do until you tell me, so I'll just push bot.
Yeah,
That's what I was doing.
Like, and then it's like 40 minutes into the game, he's blitzcrank just knocking away at that tier 2 turret down one. We're like team fighting around Baron. He's just like, I'm gonna get this tower. And then 4 people come down and kill him. He's just like, well,
I tell
time
you
to go bot.
I tell you what's really good about Jake though. He's really good at not dying, and you're really good at using a Scion ult. I've noticed. Like when we played, like you were all the way up at tier 2 turret, and like we hadn't even got tier 1 mid or tier 1 top. I'm like, come back, come here. And then there was like a Nami that was like flanking us, and you're like, I've got this with your fucking train shit. Just knock her up. I'm like, this is sick.
I'm coming.
Yeah, that's what, I was doing that the other day when we were playing as well, and I was just because I started playing Kane, who I really liked. And I was like top laning, and I was like just like destroying this turret, and then like these guys were like, oh. No, actually, you probably could have stopped doing that maybe 15 minutes ago. Yeah, that phase is finished, so you can come mid now and just like help us in team fights. And I was like, oh, alright. Like, I was just going to sit here forever trying to take this turret down. It's like, is this all I'm meant to be doing? I feel like I'm just sort of going here, dying, going back.
It's kind of hard, especially trying to teach someone. And like, you get halfway through the game, and then you realise that you've just been making moves subconsciously, and you've been like, I haven't explained why I've done any of this. Any of this. We've been team fighting for 15 minutes, you're just wailing away on this tier 2 turret, like...
I did like it though. Yeah, I was playing it and I was like talking to Dylan about it because he's never played League either. And he came in my room and he's like, oh, you're playing League? I was like, yeah, all the boys play it. They're like, taught me into like downloading it. And I was talking to him about it after and he's like, oh, how was it? I was like, I get why people like it so much.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I'll put into it, but I liked it.
I definitely think you need to watch videos, like champion spotlights or like just explanations of what to buy or what to do.
Even the funny ones like Donkey and Uber.
Or Magikarp use Fly. It's a good one.
Even when the game was installing,
or Solo Renekton only.
Solar Renekton only is like...
That's more in-depth though.
Oh yeah, he taught me about 60% of everything I know about League.
Yeah.
He's so good. He's like one of those like guys who plays top lane only, just all the champs, and he'll like play a game, but he'll explain what he's doing and why he's doing everything.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's cool.
That's great.
Yeah, I watched a couple of videos, but even then, like, I felt even like I was watching these videos that were like beginner videos, and even then I was like, oh, these guys are saying stuff that I don't really
beginner
understand.
Videos are so trash to watch. Like, don't even watch that. They like baby you so hard. They're like, oh, you gotta make sure you click your mouse over here to do that. So we don't need that kind of help. Yeah. Like, it doesn't help you. All you probably want to know is what items to buy and how to like play Kane.
And the thing is as well, you can like change your recommended items, so you can have like a specific set thing. I've done it because I only play like a handful of champions, so I just have like a couple of those item pages set up. So like you go through with like the boys, or you can like look up a website or a guide or whatever, and just have that preset because the recommended one is usually pretty good, but it's not like the best.
Yeah.
Oh, it's always situational what you want to buy.
Yeah.
It's like if there's a very high ability power damage team, then you're going to want to build magic resist, but if there's a high AD, you want to build armor. It's like it's not always going to be cut and clear what you get every single game. But generally, if you build the stuff that they recommend, you'll be okay, but you won't be optimized.
Yeah. I was following like to the T, like whatever that website you guys show me.
XJooJee.
Yeah. I just was like following the Kane build to a T, like level 11, time to buy W. But that's pretty.
But like I still don't know like which champ like is AD or AP or like what to build. Like when I got no idea. Because I only realised the other night how little I've actually played. Because I only just hit level 30, but when we started playing again in the last couple of months, I was level 22. And XP is so much easier to get now.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I reckon at least 3 times easier to get.
Yeah.
Especially like straight off the bat, like my first game of the day, I'll end up with like 1,000 XP.
Yeah, first game of the day bonus as well.
Well, the bonus is like 500.
I'd say maybe take you 10 games to rank up once.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Depending on what level you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I was level 22 like when we started again. But like when we were playing like in year 12, you guys were already level 30.
Yeah.
Or Tyson hit level 30 while we were playing together.
Yeah.
Is that the cap?
Like,
It
used to be.
There is no cap now.
We looked it up the other day. we looked it up the other day. Like the highest level guys are level 1400 and something.
Yeah.
And I just hit 30. So
yeah, it was like an Overwatch when people started getting like some guy like got past where Blizzard had even made borders.
Yeah, it's fine.
And he's like, what now? They're like, fuck, I guess we'll design some more.
I feel like someone like Ben's mates would do that with Diablo. You know, the ones that like are level like.
The mark.
What
Yeah.
order were you in on console?
I think I'd gone to the
Silver. Yeah, cool. I only ever played
What
PC.
level do you have to be to get a silver border?
500.
500.
I don't even have a border. I'm level like 19.
Yeah, you can't even play
started
ranked
playing
yet.
Yeah, I think I hit silver. I was just off it. Maybe I was just off it.
I'm close to
I
300.
think I was in maybe the last prestige before silver or something. I'd have to double check. I played so much because like even you the other day, you're like, oh, I only have one gold weapon. I think I had 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So I played like so fucking much.
Yeah,
of
but
that
you got
game.
placing super high, like Masters, didn't you say?
Yeah.
You get like heaps of comp points for that.
Yeah.
Because I've always just placed
True.
like silver and gold.
Yeah, and
I
I played every seed. Like I played from the beta up until like end of last year.
I think over diamonds you get more than you get like
Enough for a gun.
yeah you get like
Yeah, you
3,000 plus, and
For the
it's
first
3,000 for a
I
gun.
think like 3 or so competitive seasons or whatever, like I would usually like earn at least like 60% to a gold gun throughout the season, and then I'd get given a golden gun at the end.
Yeah.
So like that's it. Like and like got to a point where like one season I just bought bastions for like a fucking lol, and it was like it was the season when they fucking boosted bastion just to like the fucking insane where he could like walk and heal, and all of a sudden he was just broken, and I was like I bought the gold bastion gun, and for like maybe like 2-3 weeks before they nerfed him, I just like exclusively played bastion, and me and my friends would just build around me, and just like every game was just people just raging and just like and then they nerfed him, and I was like, well, still got the gold gun, like fuck it. I bought that like because I played Tracer so much at the start of the game, and then like it just became a running joke with my friends that like I never bought Tracer's gold guns, even though Tracer was like who I'd played for like so much of the game, and like I finally bought Tracer's gold guns like right before I sort of stopped playing. Bought Sombra's gold gun before she even like was in competitive. I just bought it as soon as it came out, and heaps of them.
What does it do?
It's a
It
gold.
makes you gold.
Just
Gun
cosmetic.
gold.
They made the golden guns, and everyone was like, "Oh, cool! They're gonna make this like a thing." And then Jeff Kaplan pretty much immediately was like, "Yeah, I really regret adding that to the game, so we're not gonna add anything else like that." It's like, all right, we've got these competitive points that you earn for playing competitive, and you can use them for one thing, and then you're not gonna add anything more to it.
Really?
There's
Yeah,
purely,
Jeff Kaplan's-
purely aesthetic.
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
they're just
There's nothing.
gold. Yeah, Jeff Kaplan said as soon as he added them in, he's like, "Yeah, I regretted doing that."
Did you say what?
Yeah, I think he said it was to do with like he felt that people were maybe playing it just to get the points like towards the end of the season. People were sort of grinding and they didn't really give a fuck about their results and stuff like that, and maybe encourage some throwy behaviour, stuff like that. I forget exactly why. There's a little more to it than that. But right off the bat, one season after he released them, he's like, "Yeah, I wish we didn't do that."
Yeah.
Nothing more was
That
coming.
doesn't really sound like anyone would really do that though. I suppose there are people out there that
Yeah,
would,
there was
but,
there was a bit more to it than that. I think, but from what I remember, I think that was like the crux of it. But yeah.
What do you reckon your favourite golden gun is?
I like the niche ones. Like I really like Gold Genji, just for like little things. Like obviously the gold, like the guns in your hand, but little things like when Genji reloads and he flicks his arm open, like all the shuriken in his arm loaded up a gold. Like
Yeah.
little things like that. Zenyatta's golden orbs were really cool. Hanzo's bow, Reinhardt's hammer, like stuff. I like the stuff that wasn't guns. Like the golden hammer was sick.
I'm
Yeah.
a big fan of Doomfist. Just
Dude,
gold.
yeah, huge.
Really? That's so sick.
And Sombra I really like, but that's just because
Really?
It's actually 1/4 noise restrictions o'clock.
ready.
Sorry, fam.
I was just gonna cut back in.
I really like Sombras.
I really. That'd be funny. That'd be a good hard cut. No, yeah,
Seamless transition.
I really liked Sombra's best just because I loved Sombra so much, and I liked the Golden Uzi, and she had a lot of cool shit. Like one of her skins, like the one where she's sort of like futuristic looking. She's all white and blue.
Oh, yeah.
That one
It's
had
like a project skin,
It
basically.
had really cool. Like the shit they didn't make gold just made the gun look really cool.
Accentuated
Too.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sombra's is good too.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
There are a lot of cool skins.
Oh yeah, we were looking through them last night, night before.
Yesterday, yeah.
Unfortunately, that
So
was one of the
sick.
things that I personally fell short with Overwatch, and I think a lot of people saw the same. It's they didn't really make that much content. They, would do like new skins every
Event,
couple of
like
months. They do an
Halloween.
event, yeah, and then they just after the first season they were like, oh yeah, we're actually going to repeat that events every year. So they did the Summer Games event, which was the Olympics, which was because it came out the year the Olympics did, and then the next year they were like, yeah, return to Summer Games, and everyone's like, but it's not the Olympics anymore.
don't exist.
So some of that sort of shit I didn't really like. There are a lot of good skins for sure, but for the amount of like money and manpower that Blizzard had, like they just like didn't. It wasn't quite quick enough. Like I was sort of like,
Yeah, and you can kiss it goodbye now that Activision owns Blizzard, so
Yeah.
it's never gonna get better.
Some of the skins that I hadn't noticed were pretty fucking lit.
Oh
It's
yeah.
under the arms of Activision.
Yeah, but it's never gonna get better. Like they're never gonna release more content, like
What
more
if-
content frequently.
things like the characters
Sorry,
and stuff
that's
like
what I
that.
mean.
I wanted more, and they said from the get go that there was going to be major content, major as in like an event with skins or a character monthly. They said or bi-monthly, and they just never lived up to that promise.
I'm
Ever.
kind of glad they don't add characters every
A character
2 months,
every
like,
month.
Fuck
Yeah,
me.
that would have been a lot, but they sort of were
Yeah.
like major in the sense that it will be an event with skins or something like a character.
Yeah.
And like, you know, even if a character comes out every 4 months, but they didn't. Like, how many characters did they make? 4 since the base game?
Oh,
Sombra,
Sombra,
Anna,
Doomfist,
Doomfist.
Anna,
Orisa.
you fucking-
Oh, now you've
Ash,
got now you've got the 2
and
recent
Orisa,
ones. But even then,
and
like what 5 or 6 characters in
someone
3
else.
years? Or
Hammond?
whatever?
Did you say Hammond?
Hammond,
Hammond.
yeah.
It's like not that
6
much.
in 4 years.
Yeah.
Like,
2 years.
2 years. So it was 2016, I think.
It was Game of the Year 2016.
It was, yeah.
And the last couple came out pretty quick.
Remember how quickly they were pumping out league characters for a little while there?
Last year was fucked.
Who came out last year? Fucking Kane and.
Kane, Zaya, Rakan.
Two
Well,
at
that was a
once,
double, though.
nuts.
Yeah. Still 2 champs.
Yeah, I suppose.
Did Ivan come out last year?
Ivan
My
was,
favorite color is.
no, Ivan was 2016 because he was right after Kled.
Ern?
On?
On?
Yep, on.
Kled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just like.
Dude, he's actually a beast.
I'm
He's
into
the
that.
gnarly dude that rides around on a chicken.
I really like tacos.
What the fuck?
I've never seen him.
Yeah, neither.
Never seen Claire.
He's fucking actually good. Chad Shin Shin.
I was trying to remember the other day when I think it was the first time I ever watched you stream, maybe the second time, and you were playing League, and there was a hero we were all trying to pressure you into playing.
Was it Timo?
Because I know Timo. Like Timo's like one of the few characters I know.
Timo's a
from-
meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there was like I can't remember who it was. Not
Was
a
it
good-
Singed?
I don't remember.
I'm
But I
pretty sure
remember
it's
it
fucking
was-
Singed.
and one of these guys was like the ones who were like trying to get you to do it, and I didn't know anything about the game, but I was like, do it, play this guy.
Yeah, that was Sims. That was
It
me
was
doing it,
Sims.
and everyone jumped on it. I
I
was
was
like,
trying to remember the other day when I was playing. I was like, who was that character?
Used to play a lot of Singe.
I love Sims. I think
Yeah.
Sims is fun as.
When
Sims is
we
like
were-
a top laner too. You might like him.
When we were in high school, you were just Singed and Ziggs.
Yep.
And Shaco.
I
yeah.
tried that for like a week. Shaco's pretty niche.
You decided you were going to main Shaco and then you didn't.
Yeah, because he sucks.
I
Well,
really
he sucked at
liked-
the time.
Who did you play?
Me?
Yeah.
Which one?
The
Brand?
Brand. I really liked. I had
Brand's
one game
sick.
with Brand. I really enjoyed.
Brand's
That.
amazing.
Yeah, it was when we were playing, just me and
Yeah.
I, without you, Pepper Hands. But I was in mid or jungle, and he was poking the shit out of someone, but he was laning with a Vlad.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, I'm poking and they're all getting damage, but we're not killing
I had no
anything.
assist. I was doing so much damage. Like the one ability, not the fireball, like the one where he like brings the fire
Yeah,
up and
his W.
scorches them or whatever. I like couldn't miss it.
Hey,
I was
that's
hitting
lit.
so many, and I was doing so much damage, and I had 0 assists because this guy just wasn't getting any kills. I was like, "What can I do?" Like JooJoo Adventure was just like, "Oh, just fucking come with me. Just like let's just roam jungle." Or something. And I was like, "All right."
I was like, there's nothing you can do in that lane. If you have a shitty
No.
AD, then you're just done. Like,
Yeah.
just
That's
leave
why I
it.
never play with the shitty AD.
Wait, I am a shitty AD. Then.
That's why we play Zarat.
Mages.
No AD in this lane.
Yeah,
Oh,
fun.
no,
It's
but
been a
you-
good week for old games. I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
weird because there's been so many games coming out, and now we're all just like
Well, I mean,
Overwatch and League.
Oh, fuck
like
yes.
Fallout 76 was such a disappointment.
Yeah.
Pokemon's lost its hype. Smash is coming out soon. That'll be sick. But what else is there?
Well, speaking
honestly?
of, I just remembered, I forgot, but I left my house this morning with all intents and purposes of bringing your PS4 back because I have zero intention of finishing Red Dead.
I forgot about that.
Just
Fair
not,
enough.
just not gonna do it.
I'm actually gonna be angry if that wins Game of the Year.
It hasn't. Fortnite.
No, Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Fortnite
No.
won Joystick Game of the Year.
Yeah.
That's
And
what
Oh.
the Wiggles could win fucking
Joystick.
Game of the Year for Joystick,
Like,
and I'd be like, alright, fair enough, it's Joystick, who the fuck gives a fuck?
Dude, I think I wouldn't be mad if it won it. I honestly
so
think
mad.
it is good enough that it would like warrant it. I actually think it's just too much. It's too much.
It's the classic. I wouldn't be mad if it won, but I'd definitely be disappointed.
Well, I was talking about it with
so
my
mad.
friend the other night, my friend Elliot, and he was saying that he was playing it and he was sort of the same. He just had sort of dropped off, and he's like, I was like, oh, why is
Isn't it
that?
just like it's good, it's really good, and it's done really well, but it's just a lot of the same thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, Fortnite's becoming sort of like Minecraft now.
What do you mean?
They have like their own little island world, and you can build stuff
Oh,
and
God.
stuff. I think it's
Oh,
like
like
a
a
new
creative
game mode or
service sort of
something.
thing.
Yeah, it's like
What?
becoming
Don't.
Minecraft, as far as I'm concerned.
Don't.
Then we'll start playing Fortnite Minecraft servers.
Only if Notch comes out as a skin.
I think that sounds more like Rust building, because it's not like blocks.
I'm not exactly too sure. As you probably know, I'm not the biggest fan of Battle Royale or Fortnite.
Neither.
Fuck Fortnite.
Yeah.
PUBG was alright
PUBG
for a
was
while.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
PUBG was good for 200 hours.
Yeah, 300.
I played the fuck out of it. I was telling my friend Ali though, and he was saying, he's like, I'm not gonna finish it. I was like, oh, why? And he goes, I just don't have the fucking time. He's like, don't have the time. Just, that's it. I can't, like, pick it up and play 15 minutes and then play 15 minutes 3 days later. He's like, I just can't do it. And he was the same with, he tried to recently get into Witcher 3, and he's like, too much. Couldn't do it. It was too much. Whereas I loved The Witcher 3. I 100%ed it. I played it for hundreds of hours. Didn't have a job at the time.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Yeah.
Woke up every morning and put 12 hours into The Witcher 3 a day, you know? And it was phenomenal. And I feel that if I was not currently working full-time with a partner, trying to stream, trying to do shit with you guys, I probably would have loved Red Dead 2. But for someone like me who does not have that much time to play, it's too much.
Busy
And I just... Now it's gotten to a point where I'm not going to stream it anymore. I don't play video games not on stream, so I was like, well... Just
Did you ever
Jake his
finish
PS4
Bully?
back. No, I didn't.
Damn.
That's still, that game escapes me. That's still that ending.
I really genuinely enjoyed that stream.
I actually would like to
But
finish
it's the
Bully.
Crybaby Snow stream meme to never finish a game.
Yeah. Never finished Hollow Knight, never finished Bully,
Hollow Knight.
never finished Red Dead. I don't
Inky? Did you finish Inky?
Oh, no, but they just released the new episode wasn't out. It just came out recently, so
Was it
I won't play
episodic?
Don't play it.
No, because you can't.
Oh, right. It's episodic. Yeah. So I started playing it right as the 4th out of 5 episodes had been released. So I played through the 4, and then I was like, cool, we'll wait for the finale. It just came out pretty recently, so
Don't play
it. Nah, I will play it. Bully,
Don't finish it.
maybe. Yeah, I never fucking finish games. I'm the worst.
Well, you finished Pokemon, but you didn't stream.
Didn't
you did.
yeah,
You,
no,
you did
tried.
stream it. Not that much though.
I didn't. I got to Giovanni and I ended the stream, and then I just finished it off stream.
That night, right?
Yeah. I was like, fuck it. Who's watching?
I remember that. I was up at like 1 a.m. because I didn't have work the next day, and I saw that you were just online because I was
Yeah.
like just leveling shit up. I was like, why is he on?
I was
It's Tuesday.
doing the Elite 4 by myself.
Fuck yeah.
I probably never finished it.
Yeah, that's just internet shit though.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go back to what do you think should win Game of the Year though? If you think you'd
God
be
of War.
disappointed about. No, not you, him because he
God of
hasn't
War.
played it.
Well, I haven't played anything from 2018 besides Monster Hunter.
And that's why he
Celeste.
thinks God of War.
And I said God of War on our first podcast.
And he
but,
still
like,
thinks God of War.
I'm really... Honestly-
Not you take God of War over Odyssey.
If Smash is really good,
Wait,
I'd
so
really
that's
like to
good,
give it
yeah.
to Smash.
I didn't think JooJee liked Odyssey.
Fair enough.
What do we...
Sorry,
we
we're trying
had
to...
like 2 different conversations.
Sorry, I made a very active, just like, point to not talk over each other in this podcast, and then I just did the worst version of that.
Are you talking about Super Mario Odyssey?
No.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
I'm
talking
not.
about
Continue
He is,
with...
they're not.
What you asked...
I
Finish,
literally
answer
can't even
question.
remember what we're talking about.
No, he
And that
said...
concludes episode 5 of the podcast.
We were gonna go back to like I brought up Game of the Year, but I don't want to talk about Game of the Year anymore because we've talked about it. For
I'm not
like
talking about this anymore.
Let's
four
talk about
podcasts.
Game of the Year when Game of the Year's out.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you're right.
I want Smash to win because I fucking love Smash, and 76 was let down. Pokemon shouldn't win because it's a remake and also a spin-off.
But
Yeah.
so is Smash.
Agree.
Smash isn't a remake or a spin-off. It's the next in this series.
Yeah, but like
But they're all.
there's
remakes.
more new shit in the new Pokemon than there is in the new Smash.
Hey, no, you haven't put it
No,
in Smash.
there's like
I would
a million
disagree. I would
Smashes.
disagree.
Yeah, but come on, you know what I mean.
There's only
You're being
2
a
new
dickhead.
characters.
You know,
in Pokemon.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, no, I get you. But I don't think Pokemon should win.
I don't think Pokemon should win either. That's what I'm just saying.
I'd like Smash to win. I don't think it's gonna.
Do you know what should win? God of War.
God of War. Prediction Type 2, Part 2.
Spider-Man, just to spite
Fuck
Jason.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I'd be
I
okay with
really
Spider-Man
want
as
to play
well.
Spider-Man,
So,
but I probably won't.
I heard good things about Spider-Man, but I'm just not for anymore.
I watched a lot of it. It looked, how dare you?
That almost, that almost went past everyone. He started talking like, oh.
Nah,
put a bad taste
It
in
was
my
just
mouth.
a joke. It was just a joke. You can play Spider-Man and not be 4. Like, at least...
Don't worry about this guy.
At least 5.
Guy.
Or 6.
Well, the only thing I've actually played from this year is Pokemon. Like, I absolutely understand and respect that God of War will win. But the only game I personally played was Pokemon.
Yeah.
So it's
Well, if it's out of
my game of the year.
If it's out of games that we played, yours is probably Celeste.
Yeah, I mean, Monster Hunter was trash. Pokemon...
Monster Hunter was
It
good.
really wasn't.
We
You just-
ruined it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's trash.
You just came
It's
in at
not
a bad
trash. Your experience was trash.
Yeah, so it was trash to me.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that game that isn't trash.
Nah.
The monsters.
Trash.
How?
Because I didn't get to fight any. Oh, look,
You
a
also
monster
picked a
instead.
terrible weapon though, so
That weapon was cool.
it really was.
It was cool.
It really
Dude, that
was.
was
What
the
was it?
kite lord.
Light bow gun.
Oh.
The coolest weapon was the bug. The flood.
That's what he said.
Thank you very much. Insect Glaive for the win.
Yeah, it's that boy
It
over
was
there.
I had a charge blade and I didn't know how to use it until 40 hours into
Yeah,
the
and
game.
then you switched to dual blades.
And it was way better because it was so easy.
I feel like that happens to you quite a bit though. Like with Darksiders 3, how you didn't know you had to shatter all the things. And then you were sitting there just clicking A. I'm like, oh, X.
I realised very quickly but because there was a 2.5 minute delay on my stream, I'm just sitting there still pressing X to everyone.
Have you guys been playing the new Darksiders?
Tyson's been streaming it.
I love
Have
it.
you been playing?
It's fucking hard.
But he streams in the middle of the day when
Yeah.
normal people are at
I
work.
can't watch you stream when you stream
Yeah,
during the
no.
day. I try and tune in for 15 minutes on my lunch break.
Yeah.
Bye.
I just put it up. I just put it on my work computer. Turn it all the way down like to 1%, and then just alt tab it.
I get the
Yeah.
0 volume streams at my work.
Yeah, I see. I watched.
Whenever I see you come in, I like wave really big.
Yeah, you
But
didn't,
like,
show,
hi!
you didn't show your dick today.
I didn't show my
I
dick
was like, if
ever.
you're having a good time, show your dick, and no one showed
That's
their dick.
fucking
I
bullshit.
got my dick out.
I saw that one. It was really nice.
Yeah, thank you.
It's a nice sized dick.
Yeah, Darksiders is fun. It's just
I've
fucking-
never played a single Darksiders game in my entire life, and
Mm.
I've never seen any gameplay except for yours.
It's-
And even I knew to push X.
Wait,
That's a new thing. That's never been any others.
Darksiders 3. I'm gonna put it out there. It's not a Darksiders game.
It's probably the worst Darksiders.
I've never played Darksiders like Jake, never even watched it, don't know what the game's about. But watching you play it kind of makes me want to pick it up because it actually looks sick.
Yeah, it looks cool. I like the
watching you
the
fight
world.
some things and get really mad because you don't jump over a sword. I'm like, wow, this is sick. And I like getting mad at
Look,
jumping over a sword.
It's good. It's not. It shouldn't be under the Darksiders franchise.
The combat is more Dark Soulsy than it is. Well, like I feel like if people like
I feel like if you're not good at dodging, you're not going to do anything.
It's
well,
not that you're not good at dodging.
The
The
dodging
dodging doesn't
the
work.
dodging doesn't work. It's really weird. It's some things you'll
Did
just
they
dodge
just
through.
fix it or something?
They,
No.
I played it.
They
And
made it a little better.
I can notice a difference, but it's still fucky. It's still you like some things you just won't dodge through because they still somehow hit your like. I think it's something to do with your hitbox doesn't disappear. It just moves weirdly away. So if they swing really big, no matter how much where you dodge, you get hit. Like I was versing this big tentacle boss, and if I got the dodge perfect when it swung through me,
Shout out to Hentai.
yeah.
That's a game I played on this year.
Hentai.
Yeah. It's a game on Steam that got taken away from Steam. Because...
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, because of the whole Hoonie Pop situation.
No,
Hey,
different
Hoonie Pop was a
reasons.
fantastic
I've got
game.
Hentai 2 as well. Still waiting to play that one.
I'll
Oh,
change
go
it.
on anyway.
Um,
Hentai Tentacle Monster.
Yeah, the dodges is fucked. Like, if it swings, like, if I just don't dodge at, like, the exact frame that I need to dodge, I get hit. And it was so bullshit.
But like even when I was watching it, looked like you were being hit But your health wasn't going down.
Yeah,
I
sometimes-
didn't understand it.
Yeah, sometimes it looks like I've been hit and I've knocked over, but I haven't lost any health.
That's how dodges should work, though. Dodges should give you, especially in a game like that, dodges should give you info frames. You should be able to dodge through attacks.
It's weird because the whole game doesn't have any invol frames except for when you're dodging for the like one frame that you do.
Yeah.
So you get hit by one
What-
thing and then
what
three
word
other
are you
things
saying?
hit you.
Invulnerability.
Invulnerable frames.
Oh.
Invulnerable frames, yeah.
It's like frames where you can't take damage.
Iframes.
Okay.
See, I
haven't heard that before
My
until
only-
you were saying it on stream.
Okay.
My only knowledge of Darksiders, Dylan, my brother, he's played like all the Darksiders
It's so
games,
good,
and
yeah.
I always walked past him playing it, and I always thought, this looks fucking shit.
No,
I've never played a
it's
Darksiders
sick,
game,
dude.
I just always thought it looked garbage.
They're just like hack and slashes.
Yeah.
It's just
But they were hack and slashes from like 2010, where fucking hack and slash games were the shit.
See, I don't think that's just, that's just me personally. It's never been mine. Like, he was describing to me that he's like, no, it's really good because you just like zone out. It's just like hack and slash. You don't really need to follow things. And I was like, that's not my game.
Well-
a game that you zone out and just mash X is not my game.
No.
They're all really different in the sense that like the first one is very basic hack and slash, very linear, but the story is really enjoyable to play through. It's one of those games where like you enjoy getting to a cutscene because you're like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to find out what's happening. Sort of like,
Deadpool.
yeah, or like the Jack and Daxter games. I felt the same.
Yeah.
Number 2 is very open world, very long, and you can get lost in that world. But it feels so different from number 1. And then number 3 is very linear again, but it feels, the combat's more like Dark Souls. Because there is no involer frames, it's, you get hit by one thing, you are fucked. You were completely fucked. Because if there's 5 things hitting you, that's just it, you're dead. So like it's weird because they all play as different sort of games, but they build it around the story a little bit. Like in the first one, where it's just a basic hack and slash, you're playing the most powerful horseman, so you are just fucking running through enemies. In the second one, the world's just so much bigger, but you're playing as Death. Like, so someone that's not as powerful, he's sort of creeping through the world and all that sort of stuff. And this one's even
Is
like,
Death not one of the horsemen?
yeah, he is.
War, Death, Fury, Famine.
No, it's War, Fury. No,
War, Death, Fury,
Pestilence.
Strife.
Strife. There you go.
It's originally War, Death, Famine, and Pestilence.
Yeah.
Or one of them's Conquest. I can't remember.
No.
It changes all the time. In the original Bible, it's Conquest. I think.
The OG Bible.
Yeah,
Old
Bible.
Testament.
The old one B, Bible.
The Old Testament.
Yeah,
Yeah.
straight from God's pen.
Yeah.
But it should have stayed.
But
Love me some Old Testament.
But the third one's like you're playing the weakest horseman, so when you do get fucked by an enemy hitting you 3 times, it's like, this fucking sucks.
It's
But because I
literal
like the story,
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Tentacle boss
Who do you play in the third one?
play Fury,
Fury
Which would-
sounds cool.
which would be Famine.
She's cool.
But she's not Famine at all.
Sounds like the Raphael of Four Horsemen.
Nah, she's just an angry bitch. So it's
Very angry.
Like Raphael.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
No, but he's more what's the word I'm looking for? What are you when you're a teen?
Angsty.
Angsty.
Yeah.
He's more angsty than angry. Fury's just real mad.
She's just yelling at
She's
everyone.
furious, if you will.
Speaking of Fury,
I see.
Captain Marvel trailer.
Ooh.
Nick Fury.
I think
I haven't watched it.
Wow. That's the end of the podcast forever.
Yeah, it was a
We're
great
ending it
transition.
on
I'm about that. I
No,
love
it's
that.
great.
super long grabber.
We can't get better than
I
that.
fucking moved it along.
I can't get better than that.
That was very loud. Oh, and very cute.
I thought it,
Very not cute. Sorry.
I thought it looked really good.
Yeah, I wasn't actually the biggest fan of it. I watched it. I'm like, I'm not hyped for this.
I'm
Is it hyped for the
stoked.
Skrulls?
Is
the
it like
Skrulls
is it like the proper trailer?
Yeah.
They've got 2.
Oh, I haven't seen the other one.
The first one isn't a trailer.
You don't see much.
The first one isn't a trailer.
Which one is the
There's a teaser,
first
wasn't
one?
it?
First
It
one
was
where you see
bullshit.
her punch the old woman, but you don't know if it's a Skrull yet. And then
Oh,
You
yes.
just
that's
see
the
a
one
punch
that
of
I
a woman.
watched.
Yeah.
I think it looks cool. I think the Skrulls are awesome, so I think that's a really cool path to go down. I don't know whether it's just going to be for this movie or if they do it a little bit more going forward, but Skrulls
I
are
feel
dope.
like it's going to be a big part of this one, and then not so much.
Yeah, I think it's
Like I think
probably
it'll still
gonna
play
go
a
as well.
part in the others. Like it'll get mentions, or like you'll see something.
I want to see Deadpool fight the Skrulls. It's like one of the best arcs ever.
I've read
It's
that
so
comic. That's sick.
so funny. Him coming down the baseball stadium in the mascot, and then he just rips the top off, and he's got like a fucking like a huge like a machine gun. Just like it's so wild.
You have that comic book. I borrowed that from you.
Mhm.
I remember I read it in Adelaide because I borrowed them from you.
Yep.
Yeah,
what was
that's
the one
fucking
that you borrowed
cool.
in year 12 and you got water on and you almost cried? Because like, oh, what do I do?
I think I bought you a new one.
You just throw it out.
Was that mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, I bought you a new one.
Oh, hey, thanks.
I think I still got the other one, but it's like the back 4 pages are fucked.
No, like your drink bottle leaked in your bag or something.
Yeah, it was some shit like that. I remember I was really stressed. I was like, fuck.
But that was like before you were big on water. That was when you were smashing like a litre of Lipton iced tea a day.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that? You used to
I do
rock up
remember
with
that.
like the bottle.
Every day.
And that was the only thing in your backpack.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'd finish
Like
it
you'd come to
before
class with a bag and it'd just have Lipton iced tea in it. Like that's it.
I had to stop drinking it because my teeth started hurting all the time.
Oh.
So, if you've
Jesus.
been watching the podcast for this long, now would be a great time to join XJooJee in drinking some water.
Rain.
No, she doesn't watch the podcast. Wait, no, cries on it. It's alright. She literally only watches the podcast if you're on it.
Fair enough.
She
I
said
don't only watch the podcast.
She
if
said
you're
the
on it.
other day that like as soon as camera 2 died, she stopped watching it.
Thank you, Ren.
I was like, yo. She's like, I have a list of things, criticisms about the podcast. I'm like, oh, just send it through. She's like, no. I'm like, why? Help us improve, you little fuck.
And drink some goddamn
Drink
water.
some goddamn water. I hope you go
Get a
pay
blood
the hospital.
transfusion.
She's alright. She was talking to my stream today.
Oh, okay, sick.
But
Fuck.
yeah, what?
I was just really mad.
I'm hyped as for Captain Marvel because I've read really weird areas of comics. I've read heaps of Deadpool, I've read heaps of Venom, and I've read heaps of Captain Marvel. And I fucking love Captain Marvel. It's that she's so fucking strong, and they really have not portrayed that well at all from what I've seen. But I also have not seen the movie because
Wait, did you watch the new trailer?
yeah,
The Mohawk?
yeah, I think it looks sick.
When did it come out?
March.
So before Avengers 4?
Oh, way before.
I also
Avengers
really...
4 won't be till
June,
Boxing. Is it June? Do they have a date?
June, July, yeah.
I thought it was April.
Oh, really?
I thought it was Boxing Day next year.
No, it's
They
like
haven't
June,
announced,
July.
announced it, have they? Yeah, I thought it was like more mid-year.
There's
August.
not even a trailer. I don't know if it's gonna be.
It was going to come this week, but it was going to come today or yesterday.
I think yesterday.
But they pushed it back to so it didn't land on the same day as the as George Bush's funeral.
Shout out to George Bush.
Shout out to
He was in that
You
episode of
let
The
us, the greatest country in the world, my dude.
You've done well.
No, something I really liked in the trailer as well, and I think it's one of those things that actually was like pretty corny, but like I just was like, that's nice. It's like the part where they used like he said like with her or something like that, or like be
with her a hero.
no, it was like and it's like something about her, and then it like fills out to like the O, and it's like her the hero, and I was like, that's nice.
I liked that.
Same thing as like, yeah, I don't know, I just thought it was cool. Like for me, it's the same thing as like, Black Panther, for example. Like sort of talking about like, people talking about its cultural impact and stuff like that. And like, I used to work with this girl named Tommy. She was fucking amazing, but she was African, and she was just like, yeah, man, like me and like all of like Melbourne's like African, like, like big group of the population. She's like, we booked out 3 cinemas and we just went and saw it. And she's like, it's that whole idea of like, the 10-year-old like, black kid in America who like doesn't have a superhero to look up to, and now he's like, oh, this motherfucker. Same thing as like Captain Marvel. Not that there's not like girl superheroes, but like, my girlfriend loves superheroes. She also loves girls. It's the sort of thing like, for someone to see that and just be like, her hero being like, fuck yeah.
It's about time they have
cool.
like a super powerful, like portrayed as super powerful, because I know Scarlet Witch in the comics is fucked strong.
She's not in the MCU.
But yeah, in the MCU she's kind of
Even like
not bad.
Black Widow.
I feel like
She's like cool, she fights people, but then also just like, is she gonna fuck the Hulk? And you're like,
can she handle the dick?
She's just sort of there now.
yeah,
Like, she's
literally.
not really-
She started off so strong, and then that's like where her story arc went. Is she gonna bang the Hulk or not? And
Yeah,
you're like,
and then-
alright, she probably deserved more than that.
and she's like not even
Hey, big guy. Sun's getting real low.
she's not even like that exciting of a character to the point where if she got the Hawkeye treatment and just didn't appear in any movies, no one would be like, so with Black Widow. Everyone would just be like, so you bringing Hawkeye back?
yeah.
Like it makes sense that I haven't made a movie with her because now they've got all these other massive shit going on, like with Avengers. Like
They don't have time for little dick shit anymore.
Exactly. I think the only scenario they make a Black Widow movie for is if she does the whole thing that she's done previously in like comics and cartoons and shit, where she actually is a double agent for Hydra. She can't do that because they destroyed Hydra in
The 40s with Captain America.
no, Hydra was still a thing until the Winter Soldier.
Until the Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier.
Oh,
was
yeah,
big.
no, you're right.
Yeah.
Also, what's her name? Fucking Scarlett Johansson also can't act her way out of a paper bag.
I love her so much.
Just an
No,
emotional,
I totally
just the
agree.
emotional range of a ripped off piece of bark.
I agree. I think she's so hot, and I love her as a person. I don't like her as an actor.
She's dope. I
Well,
think
it's the same.
she's
It's
awesome.
the exact same with Megan Fox. It's like,
Oh,
How dare you?
how
dare you?
she's a great face, but I saw, like, I've seen my dick act better than her.
Nah, she was hot for like a week.
Dude, the
I feel like I fell off that bandwagon.
It was the Transformers movies that did it for
The
us.
first one.
The first
Yeah, it was that. It was that
And then-
fucking shot of her on the motorbike.
That was the second
And then when she's opening the car, and you just like,
That was,
Oh, fuck.
that was the first one, but on the motorbike was right near the start of the second one.
I watched a video with her just the other day. She was on Good Mythical Morning the other day.
I love
they had
that.
an episode
I
with
love
her.
her.
Like Red and Lynx.
Yeah, I
Oh,
really
really?
like it too. And she just doesn't even have like a good personality. She was on there promoting. She has a new show on the Travel Channel called like Ancient Artifacts with Megan Fox, where she goes down with archaeologists.
Action Bronson
To find her career.
And it looks. She was on this show, and like even just like her personality on this show was just garbage. I was watching with my girlfriend who loves like, one of her favorite movies of all time is Jennifer's Body.
that's such a bad movie.
No, it is, but it's like when you watch it in the scope of what it is, because it's satirical.
Yeah.
It was one of those movies that I watched when it's like Drag Me to Hell, whatever, that Sam Raimi movie. But when I first watched that, I was like, this is fucking shit. And you watch it now and you're like, oh no, I get it now. It's brilliant. And same thing with Jennifer's Body. Oh, yeah, it's a garbage movie from like a really surface level. It's actually like a brilliant movie.
Is that the
is
same one?
satirically
Have you seen Dexter?
the show?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Deb's in Jennifer's Body, right? I'm thinking the right movie.
No.
Okay.
That's some
Jennifer's
horror
Body is the
thing?
one where Megan Fox kisses the girls, so all the 14-year-olds bought the DVD.
It's only Megan Fox gets like sacrificed by a band because they like sacrifice her to Satan to become famous, and then
think
she
I've
comes
seen
back as like a zombie and like
Like a
fucks everyone
vampire
up.
kind
She's
of.
like a demon.
I think that
It's
would
pretty.
work with our podcast if we sacrifice Jade.
I'll get sacrificed.
I don't think it works if they're willing.
It's a win-win.
So you cut out like at least 3 of us.
Who doesn't want to die?
all of us.
Who doesn't want to die?
She was just.
Awkward silence.
So next highlighted comment on this podcast is if you don't want to die and you want to get sacrificed, and you don't want to get sacrificed, I guess.
We'll
Hit
come
us
get
up.
you. Let us know.
in the comments. Send us your address, sleeping schedule, and why you don't want to
Credit
die.
card number, BSB, account details, and we'll store your money for you, and so you don't have to pay it back.
Yeah.
And name of your first pet or other security question answers.
Mother's first name or street name.
First person you kissed?
Yeah, that's
And
a
if you
good
have
one.
any old
I haven't
accounts
seen that
on
one.
Twitch, follow me. Before we
Shout outs to Hot Dad, I'm trying, Dad. You're the best bot. You're the best bot.
I love you.
And subscribe to
Big
PewDiePie.
Daddy, no.
Yeah, do that one. I don't watch him, but
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, beat T-Series.
Beat T-Series. Talking about beating T-Series, we should probably beat this podcast because I'm pretty sure that camera's gonna die.
Alright.
Yeah,
Bye, guys!
Cool. This is episode 5 of the podcast. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to leave a comment. Smash that
what?
dislike button.
Smash that dislike button. Can this video get 200,000 dislikes?
If you can, we'll commit suicide on stream.
And if it can't, I'll still commit suicide on stream.
Don't commit suicide, it's bad. But we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.